Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm Hussein Babu. This is UPBC Boxing. Remember, all the time we talk about boxing, and we are here always to share with you the information coming across whenever it appears in front of us. And today, basically, we are going to talk about a rematch between Chris Eubank Jr. with Liam Smith. You remember very well what really happened by the beginning of this year. Chris Eubank Jr. has received a revised date for his rematch with Liam Smith. Liam Smith, 34-year-old, pulled out of the original July 1st date due to injury, but is now back to 100% fit. Rumors have been circulating that Eubank Jr. is in advanced talks to fight Conor Ben next, but promoter Ben Shalom thinks the rematch will happen. I expect it to happen, and it to happen very soon, now that Liam has confirmed he's 100% fit, he told UPBC Boxing. We have sent the date over to Wasserman, Eubank's promoter, and hopefully we can confirm something next week. Chris Eubank Jr. lost to his English rival Liam Smith in their first fight in January this year, suffering the first stoppage defeat of his 35-fight career. The 33-year-old opted to activate his rematch clause after holding initial talks with Benny, and reportedly reopened those talks when Smith picked up his injury in May. Benny is facing a lengthy doping suspension after testing positive for a banned substances on 2 separate occasions last year, leading up to his scheduled fight with Chris Eubank Jr. That fight was scheduled, but UK Anti-Doping Agency and the British Boxing Board of Control are yet to rule on Benny's case. Conor Benny gave up his boxing license in the wake of the scandal in October, but it was not until March that he was provisionally suspended by UK Anti-Doping Agency. I don't think we should talk about other fighters until UK Anti-Doping Agency has gone through their process, Sharon said of talks Eubank could fight Benny. Speaking to UPBC Boxing, Anthony Crawford said the right fight was Smith-Eubank, but he thinks the more lucrative bout would be Eubank-Benny, despite the opposition to it happening while Benny is facing a doping suspension. It makes more business sense to arrange Chris Eubank Jr. vs Conor Benny. A lot of it for the wrong reasons, but controversy sells, he said. I think Ed Hand's not been shy in saying a few things about that. Basically said the deal is done, hasn't he? But then we heard from Ben Shalom and we heard from Liam Smith. The rematch seems to be on as well. I don't know what the contractual situation is there, and that's what it's going to come down to, because basically this fight needs to happen. Remember, Chris Eubank Jr. doesn't seem to agree with the results of the first fight between him and Liam Smith. Remember, he was stopped, but according to him, it's like the referee tried to rush things and stop the fight. To settle all this beef and everything, remember their first fight had a lot of trash talks here and there, so we're just basically waiting to see what's gonna happen between Chris Eubank Jr. and Liam Smith, the rematch. Remember, previously, Liam Smith was acting on the demands of Chris Eubank Jr., but now in the rematch, because he's now the champion of the two, Chris Eubank Jr. has to react on the demands of Liam Smith. So we're just waiting to see what will happen between these two fighters. This is UPBC Boxing. Hussein Babu. We shall meet again.